So talk to me a little bit about Amazon's continued push for profitability with vendors on the 1P side, just kind of how you see that, how it's worked in the past, where you see it going.
Sure, and Amazon's been playing the long game here, right? 5, 10 years ago, Amazon's whole point was just to get people to sign up on their platform, just to get manufacturers to come in, especially on a 1P format on the platform. And Amazon did a great job of that. They gave them really nice terms that if you compared them to Costco or Walmart look fabulous. They didn't give a lot of chargebacks in terms of shipping into them. It wasn't all that hard of requirements to get in there. Then you started seeing, higher programming terms come into play. Amazon started ramping up the co-op, 1 point each year, 2 points each year. The freight started to get a little more expensive. Then, about 2 years ago, we started seeing a lot of shortages happen, a lot of prep chargebacks, a lot of those types of things. And now we're seeing with the tariff increase, it's a struggle, even to get cost increase pushed through on Amazon. So Amazon, once they got people in, it's easy for people to say, well, you know what, I'm not going to do those extra 3 points because they're only 3% of my business. But when Amazon's a top 5 channel for you suddenly, you can't walk away from that. Not if you're a publicly traded company. You're not turning down a top 5 channel anymore, and Amazon knows that. So they have no problem ramping up their programming, ramping up their costs, and it's really bringing them in line with these other major
with any
channels.
other big retailer.
But it's something that they've done in a very smart way. They made sure that they were indispensable, and then they brought themselves in line with these other channels.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's interesting for me because as I've been around and I've seen this happen. No, I have had experience working with other big retailers, Costco and Walmart, and that was just par for the course. And for a number of years, Amazon was much easier to work with, potentially much more profitable too, because there weren't all these other things going on outside of just the wholesale cost and then their retail. So it's been interesting to watch Amazon leverage more and more of their pricing power, although equally kind of unsurprising. To me, what's interesting is maybe, where does this ultimately go in terms of, how aggressively do they continue to push back on suppliers? And to me, it seems like it's plateaued a little bit. Like it was kind of getting more and more aggressive every year, maybe until like 2017. And then I don't want to say there's always exceptions, but it hasn't gotten seemingly ratcheted up as much the last couple vendor negotiations we've gone through. Do you agree from your perspective, or have you seen?
As far as the vendor negotiations, yes. Now, where I've seen them ratcheting up is on the operational chargeback side. I think they focused more on that, and they are kind of clawing money back there a little bit. But no, I think you're right. You haven't. I think they got it to a level playing field as far as your programming is concerned. But now they've really turned their focus operationally, and you're seeing a lot more shortage claims.
Yeah, that's a great point.
A lot more prep chargebacks.
That's a great point. Well, and even the move to requiring FFP, and there's a significant chargeback per unit if you don't have it on sortable product. I mean, that in and of itself, for some vendors, represents a multi-million-dollar incremental cost if they don't go FFP.
Completely, yeah. The new SIOC charge, you have to be 18 inches by 14 inches by 8 inches. It's, a lot of people don't fit within that, and they're going to need to be certified for thousands of dollars per SKU. It could be very tough. So
so it's not literally just the dollars and the push for more margin. It's pushing for more and more stringent compliance in terms of doing things the Amazon way, and there's kind of punitive measures if that's not happening.
Completely.